Hey everybody, my name's Adam Schreiber and I am your child's seventh grade math teacher. I'm excited to do this video with you. It's a little bit different than we normally do. I mostly like seeing you in person, but I think for right now this will have to do. I'm going to start off by just explaining a little bit about myself. This is year 11 for me, which is kind of crazy to say out loud. And things you should know are, pull the screen again, is I love teaching. I absolutely love math. I've actually taught sixth, seventh, or eighth grade every single year that I've been a teacher. I went to Ohio University. I love to travel, and I also love to coach. So I've got the opportunity to coach things from volleyball, basketball, and even track this year. With that, the big news for me is me and my wife just had a little baby. She is now not so little. She's 8 months. I'm going to go give you guys a picture. That's her. That's little Wren Catherine Schreiber, and she's my, pride and joy, love of my life. Here's another one. This is her first boat ride, and she is just absolutely wonderful. So, other than that, I'm going to go into some of the important things you need to know for what the hybrid model looks like this year. So if you guys ever go to Schoology, and I'm going to try to map this out to make it as easy as possible. You'll see week 3, September 14th through 18th. We're going to go into this first. First thing you're going to see is a list of all the things that need to be completed by the end of the week. So this will be up here right in the first thing that you see. And I'm a huge fan of copy and pasting this, maybe even print it out. I always like to have the kids, if you see behind me, I even have all this listed right here. I like the kids to write this down in their planner so they can kind of check mark that it is complete for the week. This will be things that we do in class, but a lot of this will also be things that we do at home, so virtually. So this will be here, but the big thing I want them to click on is week 3 daily schedule. And so when you click on this, you're going to see a much more detailed look of what the week's going to look like. So this is just an example of one, and it's going to have your A group and B group. And you will see that when it's virtual or in class, the things that we're doing in class to kind of stay on track. Now, I'm a huge fan that if students want to get things done early, I'm totally fine if they want to move ahead. You'll see that we have Alex homework and we mostly have things on Edpuzzle. We decided not to do a whole lot of different things with this because we didn't want to confuse students. And we really, really like Alex because one, we can share assignments with one another. And the big thing with Alex is if students are struggling or making mistakes on the homework, that they have explanations immediately ready for them, sometimes even with video to help them to understand. And if they make a mistake, they can easily see where they made the mistake and they can get another shot at it. And we try to provide as many opportunities for that as possible. So they already know how to log on. The biggest thing that you want to just check with them is that they're not just moving along their path in Alex, that they go and click on assignments and do the assignments in class. And I do try to do it as much as possible at the end of class. I'll go through, Thursday and Friday when they're here, and I'll try to, let them know the things that they may be missing. The second thing that I'm doing this year that's a little bit new is Edpuzzle. So Edpuzzle is a login that they've already logged into. And if you take a look here, I will be sending videos that they can click on to view, where when they watch the video, they have to respond with questions. And I'll kind of put in questions into the video so that keeps them on track and kind of covers some of the things that maybe I don't get to see them in class. So if they don't see me in class, I can still kind of keep them up with some of the things that I may have missed in class, just because sometimes I'll only see them 2 to 3 times a week. My goal is to kind of put some of my own videos in here that they can respond to kind of make it a little more interactive for them. Along with that, you'll notice that it'll say things like complete quiz number 2, adding integers. All of our quizzes we've decided and tests are going to be at home, and it's going to be on a virtual day. The reason for that is because there are times where I only see kids 2 or 3 times a week. I'm sorry, only 2 days a week. And I don't want to take one of those days to be a day where it's quiet and I'm not teaching them, where they're just taking a test. So we've decided to move all assessments at home, simply because the times that they're in class are very important to us, and we want to make sure that we honor that with teaching. So all those things are going to be at home. The big thing with all of this as well is if we have something where maybe they're absent or they need extra help, I'm going to have the documents that we have in class as well, any type of paper documents or anything we do on the bottom. And if you guys ever have a question, either you have a question or your child has a question, please just reach out to me, either email or on Schoology. I will do my best to answer at a prompt time. And the biggest thing with all of this is to, one, make this streamlined and easy enough where students don't feel overwhelmed, but also at the same time making this so students do feel challenged. So thank you for listening to my presentation. Hopefully I'll get a chance to see you soon, and I just hope you're having a great day. And last but not least, I've had a blast this year so far. I've just talked to all the 6th grade teachers, and they mostly give you guys, like the group that's coming up, like really good reviews. I've never had bad reviews ever at Berkshire, but this group that came up this year, I've never had such positive reviews. Some people are saying it may be the best group ever, which is saying a lot. I've had some really good groups. So far, I've just had a blast. The kids have been so respectful. They've been wanting to learn, and they've been kind of showing their personalities a little bit, and it's just been great. So you guys have done a great job, and we appreciate you. So again, thank you so much. And if you guys have questions, please just let me know, and feel free to reach out.